I do. What's the number? 854.
Hello.
You can pick out of any of this. What is it? 844.
Hey, 27.
27th to the 3rd.
Here's the ticket.
Right there. I get another one. What do you got to pick for him? What do you got? Oh yeah, pick a pick. 835.
Hey.
Anything out of all of this? 830.
40 plus, I'll keep it. That is beautiful.
Alright, whose turn is it? 840.
Hey, you're up here.
I'm up there. I'm up there. What do we got here?
840.
He's coming.
All right, here's the brown hats. So if you guys are interested in these, $16. And there's the gray ones for 19.
856.
So if you want to take a look at these up front, full closure with Velcro.
Eight three three. 833. What's that one in front of you? 833. Going once.
Okay, look at your ticket.
Going one. Going twice. Yeah.
838.
Eight, three, one.
You want to make an announcement on your dad or something?
Oh, yeah. If you want.
No, you can do it.
834. Eight, five, three. Eight, four, one.
Sir?
836.
Oh, thank you.
Do you have to be a member?
846.
Is that good, bad philosophy, or?
Yeah.
Right.
832.
I don't know about my daughter. You think it looks like you, not you.
852.
Six more left.
Eight, 3, 9.
Got some keychains? They want some keychains? Yeah, warm out?
850. That's me? Yeah, you got it.
He hesitates as was.
837. Yeah, 837. Is it one of yours? Your hands? 837. No? All right, pick another one. Pick another one. Yeah, I got it. 848.
Oh, man.
Whatever one you want.
843.
Your tackle box.
These are prizes.
842.
Me. Hey. I got
All
one.
right, good job, good job. Good job, buddy. Look at your box.
857. Is it you?
All right. All right, going on with the premium raffle. Anita.
I can't. Oh, which one? Lake Wisconsin.
All right. Okay, Kaylee.
Pick a winner.
Pick a pretty pink ticket here. Okay. Well done. Glasses on here. Last four numbers is 8445. All right.
You want any like
Money bag or what?
how long we had it for? You just won it last week. It's got it's a Mark O'Neill too.
Yeah, when you bought the
So it's the raffle.
All right. That's great.
You were right last week.
Talk it out. All right, PP's gonna call it out. Last four numbers. Last four numbers.
8436.
Go out.
8436.
8436. All right. Pick a money bag. Either one you want. All right, thank you for playing that. Thank you. You can open them up and look in there. Okay.
Thank you. Here's the ticket. Thanks for
Okay, well done. Thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks a lot. Good job. Good job, Katie. All right. Move along. We got a batteries here. Steve got some batteries for sale. So, how many you got left?
I got 3 total.
3 total. So if you want to look into a lithium battery, talk to Steve. He's got 3 12-volt, 135 amp hour batteries. Oh,
You asked for 800 a piece.
brand new. All right, this out of the way. All right, first up is Lake Wisconsin. It's this weekend, June 28th, 29th, and 30th. Stay at the Lucky Bridge Motel. Cost for that will be $205. You get free lunch. It's around the corner from the resort. You get docking and electric at the docks. Walking distance to 2 restaurants and bait shops. So, does Ken want to talk about Lake Wisconsin a little bit? No. No?
How we going,
Who's all going?
Who's going to Lake Wisconsin? Myrna. I'm going on vacation Monday. I gotta go. I can't go. Yeah.
Missing out. I mean, walleye, bass.
It's a multi-species lake. I put a little video out where all the spots are that I've learned since 2019. You can catch bluegills, crappies, sturgeon if you're lucky by accident, smallmouth, largemouth bass. They got muskies in there. Somebody, yeah, they got muskies, pike, perch, all kinds of fish. They're everywhere. So they got bridge pillars, fish in and out of bridge pillars from the currents. They got the fingers. So you have a walleye boat or a deep beat boat. You want to keep the guy in the front, keep it as level as possible. Trim up. Best shallow boats. Go all the way down. Now I picked spots all the way down
Water's up right
where there are
now.
logs for crappies and panfish. So it's good fishery. You guys try to check it out. Now, time to go fishing, summertime. So, all right, move on to the next event. Is July 14th, the Illinois River. So, Myrna,
Yeah.
you want to speak about the Illinois River?
So. I talked to Dan Dirks. He fishes the Illinois River a lot.
Okay, go ahead.
I used to go down there and fish the.
Myrna. Over here.
I used to go down. Stop. I used to go down to Spring Valley and fish from there a lot, but some people are talking us into going up to Allen Park. That's in Ottawa. out of
Yes, Ottawa.
I've
It's right
never
here.
fished that area.
Right between the 2 bridges.
It'll be my first time, but let's see who's. He says we can go out of Allen Park. I'm not quite sure which launch, but it seems to me like the
Right
one
here. I got 2 of them.
yeah, but it seems to me
By
like,
each side of the bridge, in between the bridges.
Like
There's one
this?
way in, there's 2 launches.
but it seems to me like this one over here is more protected from the current. But like I said, I've never been there.
It is.
It is, but is it who's talking?
Yeah.
Okay, is it good for launching bigger boats? Yeah.
The dam is up,
How far?
4 miles up.
We got
About
the-
10 miles the next one, down. Starved Rock.
It's not that far.
Sunrise this way?
Starved Rock is that way about another 10 miles. It's a 13-mile stretch between these 2
10 miles
dams.
that way?
About 10. I don't know what the numbers are.
So what are the species?
That's all he really talked about was bass. But there's walleyes in the system. And sauger. And the sauger and the walleyes are coming back full strength again, I keep hearing. So I haven't had a chance to fish the Illinois. I've been looking forward to it. If that day doesn't work out for me on the Ottawa side, I'm going back to my old stomping grounds in the Spring Valley area. But yeah, the fishery is bounced back from the what do you call those? The Asian carps. So I guess they're still there, they're just not nearly as bad as they were when we first started seeing them. Anyway, I hope everybody gets a chance to get out there and check it out. Stan said something about riding the rapids and fishing up there, keeping his motor up. I'm not going up there. No, I'm not gonna damage my boat, nuh-uh. But any of you who have John boats or anything like that, that's probably a great place to go.
What day of the week is it?
Sunday, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think that's on Sunday.
Yeah. All right, that's all I got.
Oh, you have?
said I
Okay.
don't really know the body.
How much is the outage?
So if you do decide to go up there, one thing I want to share with everybody safety-wise, there is $1 million rock on the river. Does anybody know where that $1 million rock is?
By the dam?
Your mama hit it and cost me $4,000
Say it again, speak up a little louder.
Your mama hit that rock and cost me $4,000 on a lower unit.
Right there. That's it,
Is that Mark?
okay?
Isn't it marked?
It's just like 6 inches to a foot underwater.
Is it marked?
And I was telling my kids about where it's at, and I was coasting down the river.
It is marked now.
And I ran into it, just coasting down the river. I just hit my outboard and I raised up, my son was crying. But that's the $1 million rock. I marked it, got it on my Humminbird graph, so I know where it's at. So if you're boating down there, you want to be careful. All right? So there's an island here. Usually there's no wake zone on this side. They got boat launch there. They got some other boat docks there. As soon as you come out, you want to stay towards the island. There's a sandbar here. Over here on the island, there's a sandbar. But that's $1 million rock. So go out, stay out around it. On normal graphs, it just shows a line right through there. It's still deep. This is Humminbird Lake Master Map. It'll show it. So be careful. Be mindful if you're going down there. All right. Okay. Any other question about Illinois River?
No.
Okay. Next topic is Lake Delavan weekday outing. Jerry, you want to speak about Lake Delavan?
Well, I was just talking to Ken, it's still 5 weeks out, but right now he says a lot of the blue algae bloom is real bad right now, so we'll play it by ear. We may have to change lakes.
Even after all the rains we've had and storms?
We got over a month, so we gotta wait and see. So, but other than that, when it gets closer, we'll make a decision and go from there.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Thank you, Jerry.
You can use a lot of my techniques on Delavan. Just letting you know.
What's that?
Delavan is one of those lakes that all that stuff I just showed you guys on. I just shot a show with the US Outdoors out there, and everything works. Everything works that I told you guys about on Delavan. Same way like at Geneva, just little Geneva, small, just smaller. Deep in
Okay,
water.
next thing was reminder, Fox Valley Special Recreation Association is on September 11th, Wednesday, Blackwell Forest Preserve, we changed lake, close to home by request of some anglers in the club like Myrna, Mike Wallenberg, Mike Green suggested that. So we do that in Butterfield Road. We got 3 boaters signed up, pretty much the same people from last year. We could use a few more. I sent an email out to get an update if there's how many participants. Usually it's 1 counselor per participant. If needed, 2, I don't know, if you get 2 persons per boat. So they will provide lunch. You just got to bring your drinks, water, tea, or stuff like that. So all the volunteers, they're working the boats in that. So if you're interested in donating your time in the boat, be a guide, let us know, let me know. I'll get you in line. So September 11th is that date. Any questions on that? Taking individuals out with disabilities, having a good time. So that's what it's all about. All right, October 27th, meeting's at Jeopardy night. So we need a game host. You want to hook up with me to make the game plan, it's fine. It's 4 teams, 4 person per team, 3 teams. So first place is $75 per player, second place is $50 per player, and third place is $25 per player. So it's on October 22nd, it's game night. So come on up, join the game. So anybody got questions on the Jeopardy game? A lot of fun last year, right? All right. So we need to make sure we got 12, at least 12 participants for the game. We need a game host. All right, covers Jeopardy. All right, fishing reports. Anybody gone fishing lately? Let's hear those lies. Bring them up. Ken.
So I spent the last 12 days in Canada, 3 different lakes, Red Lake, Wabascane, and Cliff. And Red Lake was the first time there for me, and found the pattern really quickly. First I tried Mid-Lake Reef for walleye in northern. Only got 1 foul out there. Went to the bays and just slaughtered big northern after big northern. It seemed like every northern we caught was 38 inches. It was amazing. And then found a nice walleye hole off point and just pulled walleyes for hours and then that. Then went down to Wabascane, fished that for a bunch of days, caught a bunch of northern walleyes, big walleyes, 3 feet of water. What was going on, it was a big crayfish bite. So everything wanted crayfish. We laid up a northern, just loaded with crayfish. So we're catching things under 3 feet of water constantly. But I did catch my biggest one out deep, because there's also a cabbage line that was 6 to 8 feet deep. And I was catching fish in that. And then I saw one off the drop off, because it broke water. Tossed out there, 2 cranks, boom, boom, 40 incher out there. Then went over to Cliff Lake, nailed a few muskie over there, one of my favorite muskie lakes. One on Wabascane also got a 19-inch smallie that rig. Just a wonderful trip. I mean, big fish after big fish. All the walleyes seem to be around 20 to 24 inches. It's weird.
Hey, Ken.
Next.
You go every year on the same trip? You go every year on the same trip.
This is the first time I extended it.
When you fish those lakes every year?
First time on Red Lake.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But typically we go during this time of year on those lakes.
Yeah, muskie over.
All right? Yeah, a little advanced. I might try that.
Or for next year.
Yeah, next year.
Yeah, I already got my reservations.
Yeah?
Clip for next year.
Yeah, sounds good, yeah.
Anybody else? Mike.
I had 2 ollies. I went to, I'll go with the first one. I went to St. Clair, and I fished a tournament up there, and I was so proud of myself. Guys, I had caught some big fish. I come in, I saw
So I did a background check for each and every one of you, so I know everything that's going on. But you know,
the guy told me,
What did you today this month?
28 pounds. I didn't have 28 pounds. I had 19 pounds. I was feeling good, and I'm telling you, my heart just sunk. All the air went out of me, and I went and did my little weight thing and real quickly, and it was. And 28 pounds didn't win. 34 pounds, 5 ounces.
1 day.
5 fish, all small.
Was that for 1 day?
1 day. 1 day.
That Lake St. Clair?
Next St. Clair is a fantastic destination if you're ever.
Never been, yeah.
It's fantastic.
For walleye?
For bass, largemouth. And I couldn't get nothing on the main river, main lake, so I ran down to the to Detroit River. We lodged at Metro Park, and I ran down about 15-mile run, 20-mile run, and I fished the rock pile there. There's a rock pile in the Detroit River right where it dumps into St. Clair. Everybody knows it's the rock pile, but that's where when they tore down the old Joe Louis Arena in downtown Detroit, they took all the rocks and dumped it there. So I'm there with about 20 other boats, and we're all, and you get your limit real quick. So anyway, it was a good trip. It was fun. The weather held out. The weather held down. The guys got it. I'm telling you, if you ever get a chance to go to St. Clair, and just you've never seen smallmouth like it. When you're talking 34 pounds of smallmouth, 5 fish, you're talking over 6 pounds there. It's so big. When you guys are putting back 4.5 pounders, man. So I went there. My last trip was this Sunday. I went to Beulah, Wisconsin. I went up to East Troy. A friend of mine called me at the last minute, and I really need to be able to get hold of you guys better, but I didn't have a back seat. But it was a short notice. Went up there, caught about 17 small bass. Nothing fantastic big, a couple of them were over 15 inches, but it was a good time. The weather did affect it up there because that tornado came through right just south of there. I mean, when I say south, maybe a mile or two, you could see like a knife where it just cut right through off around 12 there. But the fishing was good. It was a little cold, you know, cold front came through. Good time. If you ever get a chance to go to Beulah, the problem with Beulah, I will tell people now, if you have a walking problem or if you're not agile, the ramp is here, and then you got to walk about a quarter or eighth of a mile up a hill to the parking lot. So make sure you have somebody who can drive you up there. But the fishing's nice. It's only one launch. It's a good little small lake if you ever get up that lake. That's it.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. Anybody else? Keith, how'd you do in Green Lake?
So.
So Keith and I were out there in Green Lake for the weekend outing. Friday was kind of rough. It was like 15, 20 mile an hour with 30 mile an hour gust winds. So it was rough. We got one perch that one day, but I was scouting around, looking around. Next day was glass, flat. So we were fishing in shallow water, got several bass. Last day was rough again, but not so rough. Found a crib line, found a line with a bunch of cribs, marking 25 feet, so I marked them in my graph, and I followed them up through the wind, facing in the wind, cruise control about 2 knots, 3 knots, throwing sucker over and drop shot, you're nailing pike left and right off the live bait rod, and I'll drop shot with the 10 gram weight with Dream Shot. On a drop shot hitting the smallies that were on the drop off from 18 to 25 feet, I was smacking them as they're coming down, and the pike were being caught as they're going on the weed edge where the cribs were. So we snagged one crib, but other than that, we did pretty good on the last day, several pike and bass. So that's it for the fishing reports. Anybody else got fishing reports? Okay.
Yeah. I fished this morning for an hour and a half at the Dunham Road Pond with Joe Waite. Some of you know him. He caught 12 bluegills and I caught 3.
Joe still got it,
If anybody's interested, I'm going up north to Leech and Vermilion, September 28th to October 6th. I guess email me if you're interested. Fish 2 lakes, probably 4 days each, and just like we did. So
That was a good trip. I went on it last year. It's pretty good. So. All right, open table discussion. Anybody want to bring up?
I got one more thing. Anybody want to go to Pool 9 on Mississippi River? We're actually going to be staying in La Crosse. Bear with me here. I want to get the right dates. I thought about it, but the guy just canceled out. They're going up there the weekend of the 13th, 14th. I know that's we have an outing, but if you're interested, see me after the meeting. If you're a co-angler, I already got a boulder lined up, but he's looking for a co-angler. What I can do is give him my co-angler, and I can switch off.
what are you fishing for?
Largemouth. It's going to be a 2-day event. Largemouth bass. We're going to actually stay in Prairie du Chien, but we're going to be fishing Pool 9. So about 4 hours. Just if you're anybody interested, John, I understand that. Okay.
All right, anything else? Okay, moving on to open table discussion. Anybody want have anything for open table? Not really.
Hey, PJ.
All right.
PJ, what about the banquet?
Banquet, okay. Banquet. So how was the banquet this year? We had in February. We had the upstairs at the Riverside Pizza Pub. So you guys liked it? Go back again?
Yeah.
Anybody else was there? Only a few of us was there. Okay. Well, we're going to do it again. February, March.
Either way.
All right. We'll make decisions. So February, March, we'll pick out a day, do the annual banquet, pizza buffet, drinks, have a whole private room upstairs overlooking St. Charles, Main Street. So it's a nice place. We'll look into that. Next year, we'll be sending information out. Anything else? Open table? I think that should be wrapping about it. Flyers, the brochures. I need new pictures for the brochures. I gotta get new faces every year. Our stock is low for the fishing shows coming up next year in January. So if you got any personal best photos for this year, send them to me. Make new brochure for 2025. All right, I need your personal best. And then Tom Slada just got out of hip surgery yesterday, so he's doing good. He got up out of his bed, he's able to walk around. So hopefully he'll be at the next meeting after he gets out of the hospital and recovers and everything. So he's doing good there.
BJ, we didn't talk about the weekday outing.
Pardon?
The last weekday outing we had.
July 31st, I think.
The last one we had.
Oh, last one you had?
Powers.
Powers Lake.
Yeah, how was that? Yeah, he had it on an email.
33 fish, I think it was. 4 boats. It was decent action, nothing real big. Mike got big fish with 16.5-inch largemouth. So weather was decent. It was windy. The temperature, I mean. The wind was blowing pretty hard all day.
Lunch was great. Lunch was great. I love that place being in.
Oh, yeah. Because it was the 80th anniversary of D-Day, and I believe it was the owner brought all our military vets lunch. So that was a nice thing.
All right, anything else? All right, if you want to take a look at hats, at the end of the day, shirts, come on up. Other than that, that should be it. Upcoming events, we got breakfast this week. We got Lake Wisconsin on June. And then Illinois River, July 14th. Next breakfast, July 6th to July 11th. Next club meeting is July 23rd. And July 31st, maybe Delavan. We're switching out. September is nominee month. So if you guys want to be, anybody interested in being an officer for the club, that's the time to nominate yourself for September. So keep that in mind. We got a few months to go. So if anybody wants to, interested in doing a position, so let me know. Nominate yourself with another member. And then September 11th is the Fox Valley Recreation Association event. So that's pretty much all the events we got for the rest of the year. There's some guys going out fishing on their own, stuff like that. So, questions for the events? Everything's on our website. If you want it on your phone, let me know. I'll get you set up, and all the calendar will be downloaded right to your phone on your Google Calendar. So, all right, just give me an email for that. All right, next meeting, July 23rd, Steve Capel and a Madison Chain. We have an outing in there, August 3rd and 4th, right? The first weekend. So, any other questions about Madison Chain? Steve Capel will have all your answers for you. All right. Any other questions for the meeting before I close out? Myrna.
Can you go back to the last screen for a second?
Go back what?
Go back a screen.
One screen.
Thank you.
All right, welcome. All right, meeting's adjourned, 9 o'clock. Thank you, good night.